Hey everybody, just want to share a few things I picked up this week. Nothing major. First, let's start with these Gamma Seal lids for your buckets. I got 5 of those. There's 4, there's another one. They're pretty neat. If you haven't tried them, most of you have probably. But I really didn't want to waste money on these things, and but I found out that in the process of prepping, you have to get into a bucket every now and then. Now, these, like your Lowe's bucket lids, have a rubber seal in there. But when you got them Lowe's bucket lids on and they're sealed down tight, when you go to pull them apart, you will tear the lid up unless you're careful. I mean, I'm talking one out of every 5 lids is good and the rest of them break. They're damn good lids, but they break. These here, they'll save me some time if I want to get into the bucket. Now, as you're rotating your preps, you need to rotate your bucket stuff that ain't long term or is long term or whatever. And so I bought 5 of them. They're $7 a piece. They're not cheap for lids, but I think some of them lids cost like $2, $3. So if you busted 2 lids, it'd pay for one of these lids. You know, if I wanted to put gloves or socks or whatever in them, food, I can get in and out of them. So I'm going to go invest and buy me about 20 more lids, and have 25 buckets with the Gamma Seal on it. But the reason I mentioned them anyway was because they sell them at Home Depot now. So if you got a Home Depot in your area, you don't have to pay $6, $57 online in the shipping. You can get them there. They're only in black, but they only had 5 at the Home Depot I went to, and I bought every one. He said he's gonna order me some. I actually gonna order me 20, and he said he'd take care of it. So they'll order you some. Now, their buckets and regular lids is like $4 total for the bucket and the lid, which is pretty good. Now, you can go get them from bakeries and places like that. Sam's Club, I think, gives them to you. Places that cook, you know, anybody that uses pickles and stuff like that. I don't have time to go around looking for them, so I'd rather buy them. Second of all, I picked up this case knife. It's got some scratches on it, but I don't think it's ever been sharpened. I picked that thing up for $10. That's a nice little hunting knife there. A little knife come in handy. And I got that for $10. I picked up this Gerber. It was brand new. I mean, I don't even see a scratch on it. $5 at a yard sale, laying on the table. And I guess it's people getting rid of stuff. Then I got a couple 1-ounce bars. I got them for $20 a piece. I got some dimes. All the lady had, and she had them sitting there for $1 a piece. I bought every one of them, which is a hell of a deal. I mean, you know, scrap is way more than $1 a piece. I don't know how many's there now, I forgot. But I got 16 50-cent pieces, and I got these for $3 a piece. That's all she had on it, $3 a piece, and I bought every one she had. And somebody just subbed. Let's do a live shout out for them. How about that? Let's see what it is here. Renaissance XXX, Renaissance Man XX. I believe that is Ray 92 Scout's new channel. I believe XX Renaissance Man XX. I believe that's who that is. I have to check and make sure. Anyway, so I got that. I'll tell you something else I've been picking up if I get a good deal is pocket watches. This is a Hamilton 912 is what it is, 912. 14 karat gold field Hamilton. Works perfect. I got that thing for $25. Now I did look this up, and when I got back in, and it does sell for over $100 on eBay. Depending on this and that, so it could go up a little higher than that. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep them because if anything ever happened, these would keep time. And if you had a group of people and you had a pocket watch for somebody in that group, you could always synchronize off of that if there was no, you know, power or whatever, EMP, no batteries, whatever. that wind-up watch will work a long time. So I've been having them cleaned and serviced and putting them away. And I have a few of them, different styles. But I think that would be a good trade item. Imagine a guy, you know, he don't know how to tell time. I mean, don't have nothing to tell time with, and you got a bunch of food or alcohol or something like that. That would be a good trade item, as well as the silver and the silver here, the 90% stuff. Okay, I touched on the lids, I think. Yeah, I said the lids. Let me take a sip of this coffee. And I appreciate everybody being patient with me. There's the DeWalt AK-47 volt drill that I put SoCal in the machine. Now this right here, this is a pellet gun, 22 caliber pellet gun. Just to show you the difference. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. These are the 177s. Yeah, .177 caliber pellets. These are the 22 pellets. These are hollow points. Alright, difference in the size is a whole lot. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. See that? Anyway, this is a Benjamin Titan GP Nitro. Oh, sorry. This is, I got this for $45. Now I tell you, I like any kind of gun, and I collect old BB guns and pellet guns. That's just something I've been doing for a long time. And but this one, this thing is heavy. I mean, it's heavy as a 30-30. I should have had my mat down here. I mean, it's not, no joke there. I guarantee you, if I bust you with this thing, you're going to be in pain. It's got a safety here. Somebody had to put a center point scope on it. There. I'm going to set this down for a second. I'm going to show you. Well, I'll show you. I can stand it up on the floor here. It's got a rubber pad on the butt of it. But this barrel breaks down and cocks. And that thing, I'm going to tell you, is accurate and deadly. One of these babies right here, you'll kill a rabbit or a squirrel with it. Possum, whatever you're shooting. Very easily. I mean, it is no joke. This thing is a perfect gun. Yeah, I mean, it's no joke. Perfect little pellet gun for a backup spare hunting rifle in an SHTF situation. It's a little louder than a normal pellet gun, but it's accurate and deadly. These things cost anywhere from $249 to $289 for this thing. So I'm telling you that for that price, it's a nice piece. I got it for $45. I'm really buying a lot of new stuff like this, but at $45 I could not go wrong. I'm actually going to use this to teach daughters and relatives, kids and stuff like that how to shoot. A lot of them scared of guns. So I think this is a good idea and a good thing to have in your preps, is a pellet gun that is actually going to do some damage. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful gun. I mean, any gun owner would take value in this thing if they shot it, because it kicks harder than a 22. So I'm telling you, it's built good and it's well worth the money if you can find one on a deal. I don't think I'd be going to buy a new one, but at the same time, it is, you know, it's pretty nice. But go check them out. I'll do a video on it shooting, and I'm probably going to shoot it out here in the yard. This is something you can shoot in the house with if you had a garage or a room and some targets set up where to catch the pellets without tearing up your walls, and you know, you could practice inside if you couldn't get outside much or whatever. But it's an excellent little small game killer. Yeah, I mean, excellent. I mean, it's dead on. Believe me, I've shot it. I mean, it's dead on. Trust me, if I put that crosshairs on an object, I'm taking that object out if it's small. Now, I don't do gun videos, but I just had to share this. This is a neat little toy for adult toy here, and and would be a good thing if you find one on a deal. I'd suggest you buy it. If you can get it for $100 or less, I'd buy it. Okay? Alright, everybody. I'm going to get back in here and do some work. Enjoy my rest of my evening. Remember, cheap pocket watches or expensive pocket watches, whatever you can find if on a good deal, I think would be a good trade item. Your 9% silver, your junk silver, always a good trade item, and of course your bars of silver. That's this week's deals. I hope I helped somebody with some ideas. And y'all have a good day. See you next time.